morning, Jules here. Welcome to my channel. So we've got another Take and Create. So it's one sheet. It's got a double tag or a tag folio. It's got 2 tags, 2 pockets and a small journal card. And it's done in the collage papers in the pink. There's all different colours of the collage papers. They mainly are beige, but there's a turquoise one, a blue one, lilac one, pink one, green one, just to go with all your different projects. And the collage papers you can rip, you can do anything with them, you know, make pockets, put them in journal pages. So what we've got is we've got our Take and Create based on one of these, so it'll go in that in a nice collage journal or botany journal or well, botanical journal, anything. So with the magic of editing, I'm going to go away and I'm going to cut these out, and then I'm going to come back to you. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, that's me back. So I have cut them out. I've inked around them a little bit. I've folded that one in half because that was the double, and I'm just about to ink the side of that. Now at this point you can have that so that it opens like a folder, or you can have it so that it closes and you just have a tag or journal card or whatever go in there, or you can close it up totally. I'm just going to just close it up at the top and the bottom. And there we are, and I'm just going to trim that. Obviously I didn't fold it right, so never mind, I've stuck it down now. And then we've got pockets. Now these pockets, they have like little white marks where the creases go so that you can fold them. And there's one at the bottom. If you don't have a crease board, you can use a ruler and blunt side of your scissors. I've got that there. And then them and then we can ink, and I'm just using ground espresso because it's kind of a reddy brown rather than the Scotch timber, which is kind of a greeny browny shade. And these have been designed with a kind of a dark edge to them, so they look as though they've been inked. But if you want it more defined, then you can go over it a little bit more. So then what you do is you decide where you want your pockets. So you've got, and you'll see that they fit on with just a little bit of space. Now if you wanted, you could have the two, one on top of the other, and you can have that tag in there, that you can put that tag in there, and you can have the journal card in there, or you can have that one on there and the other one on there, or the other way around, whichever. I think we'll have this one on here, so I'm just going to burnish it in. Right, was a little clog there. So I'm putting the smaller pocket on the back. It doesn't matter. You can have this as your front or your back. It just depends where you want your, if you want it opening on that side or on that side. And again, I'm just going to burnish these down. And there we have it. Now I'm just going to use some of this Think just looking to see what I've got. It's too small. I'm just looking for about the size I want. I'm just running my ruler in there. So that's a little bit too big, so what have I got here? Right, is that one? But I quite like that colour better, so what I'm going to do is want it to stick out a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit off the top. So I've just made it a little bit shorter. Yeah, needs a little bit more off. Alright, so I'm going to take that edge off. And because it's only paper, I'm gluing it together because I just want a journal card. That's all I want this to be, is just a journal card. And I'm going to round the corners. I think we'll put a tab on that as well, so I'll put these away. And we'll put this in there. No, I'm going to put the two tags in there. This I'm going to fold in half into a little booklet, and we'll just this is just a piece of cream card, just a strip that I've had left, and it's another way of making a tab. So, like that, and I want this one, it's got a thing on that says best seeds. Stamp. And I'm just using ground espresso. And it's a little bit of book page. Just put some light stamping. Yeah, so I quite like that. Just let me put all these away. Now what I do want is I want some lace. Now I've got some peachy lace here. This might be a bit too much, but no. Yep, I quite like that. So just that's it. And I'm just putting a thin layer of glue there. And we're just having it hanging off just ever so slightly. I want to have a look at this with the white. Yeah, so it's just just cut up there. And again, just a thin layer of the trimmets. And again, we'll just have it just hanging slightly off. And then just need to check if there's a right or wrong. I think that's the right. Maybe I need to put a bit more. It's better. Then I want some, I've got 3 tabs now. What I am going to do is I'm going to press that down there. I'm going to press that down there. I'm going to do a ribbon slider here. And again in the middle of these two, I'm just guessing I want Alright, so just going to use the one that's on, but I'm going to use walnut stain. I don't know why. I can always turn it over if I don't like it, so I'm just going to stamp on that one. Maybe use a, we'll go for the Scotch timber. And we'll do, and all this says is best seeds. It's better. And we might as well do this one different. We'll go for the ground espresso, I think. So we'll just move all the bits and pieces out the way. So there we are, we've got it in Scotch timber, ground espresso and walnut stain. So we'll put this one in . And I'm using the trim, it's the fabric glue. Don't have to. And I'm just putting those two together like that. Then we'll have the Scotch timber. Oh, this is the ground espresso. And we'll just put that up there like that. And this one up. And there we are, the Scotch timber, and I think we can take these off now. So we've got that one and that one. Actually, we'll try it. No. Do I like it in there? No. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on this. Now you can do anything on these, you do not have to keep them as they are. It's entirely up to you. It doesn't matter. And again, I'm just going to go with the ground espresso. Stamp that little section there. And there we are, just matches in. If you wanted to, you could do it in pink, but this is the collage papers, so it's entirely up to you. You can do what you want. Do I want another one? There. Doesn't look as good as what it did on there, but it's fine. So all we've done extra is we made a little bit of a little journal card to go on there that you can write on, journal on. You've got your tag that you can journal on. And we'll just the same with this one. And you've got your little booklet, and if you wanted you could put some little scrap pads in there or what have you. I'm just leaving it because I quite like these little booklets just to hold nothing, just a little bit of and there we are. And you don't have to use it like that. You can use these all separate. You can put the pockets in your journal and use them. You can make a bigger pocket and put all, you know, a bigger pocket, and you can have that one in and then these in. It's entirely up to you, but I'm just giving you ideas. So this is the Take and Create. So I hope you enjoy it, and it's made with the collage papers. As you can see, any papers go with collage papers, any stamps. I just used the Best Seed stamps. I think I got them from Temu. There's no link for them. I just looked up plant stamps, and this is what I got. So I hope you get something out of that, and what we'll do is we'll have a look at popping it in a journal. I need to stick all these in. See, there's the open ones. There's my putting a little bit of pocket. These are some of the collage strips. And I think that's what we'll do. We'll make a pocket with these. And this was another Take and Create that we did a good while ago. And again, it's another idea you can make. I think I've done belly bands with these and over the page pockets, but there's nothing to say that you can't use them like that. And there we are. We can put that in there. And there you are. But I would recommend that you let your pocket dry first before you do anything like that. But yeah, you know, you can put your other bee ones in. I think that's for that. That was that one. That was that one. I think that's a bit too. Put that in there. Like that. This is my journal that I use for putting my Take and Creates in, and some of them are stuck in, some of them aren't. I think we need this one. I think we'll use a I'll pin that one on. That one, I think, is fine in that pocket, and we'll put that on there because then I can use that for another one. And there we are. So maybe it would be better in a small pocket, but it doesn't matter. So I hope you get something out of that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.